Hi guys, and welcome back to another H1Z1 video. So my first spawn video was a bit of a clusterfuck, and I was actually playing on a PvP server. I've since learned that there are PvE servers, there's Battle Royale, there's lots of different servers, guys. So myself and Kev decided to jump in a PvE just to, you know, teach ourselves a little bit about the game. Now, the server we're playing on is called Hell. I think I mentioned that at some other points in the video, guys, but if you want to join me in the game, just scroll down to where the H's are, scroll down to Hell, and you'll, you know, jump in there and we're around. But it's kind of tricky to find where you are, but I've got some tips and stuff coming up. Everything I learned from what I'm telling you now, I learned from a guy called ShadyOne. Now, Shady is a dude, he's an absolute brilliant guy. And what he's doing, he just lives on this bridge and he sits there like AFK, but he can hear the game. Anyone runs by, he just says, you know, pops back in and says, "Hi, how's it going? You want to sit down and talk a while?" And yeah, Shady is such a great dude, and he taught me everything I know pretty much, as well as Kev, and he really helped us out on our journey. So this is the next day. I decided to log back in and go and see if he's still there, and what do you know, he's still at the bridge. And this is yeah, the community within this game is quite good. Not everybody's a nice guy, but you're never going to get that in a game, right? But if there is a bridge and the guy's still there, I just want to go and say hello again and sort of thank him again in person for helping me out and teaching me the ways, as it were. I'm fairly sure it is this way. I remember these kind of bits at the sides. So hopefully we're going to find this dude. That would be awesome. Now this is 100% the bridge, guys, because that was the lake. Myself and Kev made our bows here, and we went that way up to that town. So yeah, this is the bridge, and this is the same server, as I say, and I'm really hoping this guy's still here. He tells me that he just chills on this bridge, and so many people know him for doing this. While I was there, around 10 or 15 people came along and like, "Hey man, how's it going? You still here?" And, you know, talking, sharing the adventures and the knowledge, and he's almost like a meeting point on this server. Now, I love to repeat myself, guys. You know I do. This is called Hell. This server is called Hell, and this is the one I'm playing on for messing around at the moment. So here's Macho King. I don't know who that is, but this is where my friend usually sits, and it looks like it's another meeting point here. Hopefully he's here. Oh god, there he is, Shady. He's here. Hi Shady, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, man?
Great, man. It's good to see you again, bro. I can't believe you're still at the bridge. I chanced it and thought I'd come say hi, and you're still here. This is amazing.
Yeah, I'm glad you stopped by again.
It was the first thing I did. As soon as I logged in, I thought, I'm going to go see if Shady's still at that bridge, and you are. Oh, and Gladius is here. Hi, Gladius. How's it going?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good, man. It's great to see you guys again. I knew you'd be here. I just thought, I hope this is the right road. I'm going to go back to that bridge and see if he's still here, and you are. It's amazing.
Yeah, you missed the action a couple of minutes ago. I pulled the bonehead play of all time and blew me and Macho over there up. Killed us. Boom. Dead.
Was that with that landmine you made?
Yeah, well, he was being real nice and stuff. He helped me out a little bit, and I was trying to repay him, so I was like, here, well, I'll give you this landmine. Maybe you could do something fun with it. I put it down, and boom.
Oh man, that's great. At least they work, and you know people can die with them, so maybe they'll fix that in a later, for the PvE and stuff. Maybe they'll take that out.
Yeah, I would think they would, but who knows, really. I mean, it does seem awfully exploitable on a PvE server. You know, you could blow up other people. It's
Absolutely. I mean, it's a good way to keep people away from that condo you built, right?
Right. Yeah, I imagine so. I imagine, though, that anybody will only fall for it once. Coincidentally, if you see a little round green thing that looks like a landmine anywhere, don't go near it.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. So, I was just wondering, do you mind if I help myself to some rabbit meat from your traps?
No, help yourself, man. Stock up.
Thanks, man. That's really good of you. Thank you.
That's what I'm here for. That's what I hang out here for.
This guy is such a dude. He's got these rabbit traps down here, and look, you can just take rabbit meat. And
I was thinking about moving, like maybe down to the next bridge or something, somewhere still close, but moving a little bit, just so I can get away from all these shacks and all. And plus, I was thinking about putting up like a platform or something, you know, and a house on it.
if you did move, how far would you think of going, just so I can find you again?
The most I would probably move is between here and the road south to Cranberry. I actually had entertained the notion of putting it right on the intersection to the road south to Cranberry, kind of.
For more people?
Probably go through there.
Yeah, it's a good idea. Why not?
But that is, you know, that's a little ways down the road. That's like 5 minutes or so run down the road to the east. I don't want to move closer to Pleasant Valley, I don't think, because, you know, everybody goes to the main city, so. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I've been hanging here for. I kind of started it as like a, you know, a social experiment. Just sit here and greet people and see how the community was, see how the traffic was going into the main town.
I bet you've met like a few hundred people, right?
There's been a few. At one time we had like 15 or 16 people actually just all hanging out here on the bridge for like an hour or so.
That's so good. This guy's
I mean, the server population's much lower now. The first few days it was almost impossible to get in without like a half-hour login time. So the server population was much higher then. But there's still a lot of people that run by.
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, I had a 2-hour wait time, but yeah, no problems in the last few days. Just straight in, no wait times whatsoever. Just straight into the server and loaded in automatically. So really good. It's those small patches are definitely fixing things as well.
Yeah, they're working. They're doing their best, and you know they'll get the stuff nailed down. And the game has a lot of potential. So as long as they keep doing what they're doing, it'll turn out really nice.
I'm sure they should do. I mean, it is a free game, you know, free to play and stuff. But as people are paying for the alpha, I mean, they're getting a bit of financial backing, so they can push things forward at a faster rate, I guess. Hopefully use that money to improve the game quicker and not just like a cash and grab. I really hope they just don't do a cash and grab and then string it out, you know.
Yeah, well, that's what they're kind of supposed to do, you know. Hey, you're a
Hey man, who's this guy? Come on man, this is like the friendliest guy in the world. Leave him alone, man.
What? What?
Yeah, they're supposed to use that alpha money, you know, to work on the game. That's what they're supposed to do. Most people don't. Most people just make it a cash grab. But Sony seems to really be putting their effort in.
Oh, I see.
You know, and yeah, you get a few 12, 14-year-olds like this that run through or, you know, act like.
Yeah, you get that in every game, unfortunately. I mean, they'll hit puberty eventually and grow out of this.
Hi everybody. Hi everyone.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, good. I have a... Hi.
But for the most part, most of the people I've met here have been decent. I'd say at least like 75% of the people that have come through, maybe 80% of the people that have come through have been decent people, you know, share stuff, you know, come back a few times.
Hey,
Yeah,
just so
I
you
hear
guys know, there's a couple griefers that have been fucking with our base. One of them is named No Name. The other guy's name starts with an M and then ends with a J. It's pretty short. If you ever see him running around in pairs fucking with your stuff.
What have they been doing to your base, guys? What do you mean by like griefing and stuff?
They built. You know how they have those big plots of land, the dirt you can build walls around?
Yeah, I've seen those in the cities and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so you can build walls around them that should provide protection. But what's happening is that they're building like a stilted hut, one that has stairs, and they're planting a few items on the stairs, and they're using that to sort of get up and jump over the fence.
Oh, and then
they'll go up to
robbing
your
you
shacks
guys.
like these things, and they'll start smacking it with the axe and bust it open with the axe, and then they'll take your shit.
Oh man, exploits.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
that should
anyways,
get
keep an
worked
eye
out
out.
soon. Yeah, thank you. Cheers, man.
Yeah, hopefully. I hope so. Good luck.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up.
So they were a couple of griefers. But at least there's friendlies as well. I mean, it's quite balanced, you know.
Yeah, well, you know, the griefers will always be there, but with most of the people being decent, I think the community here is pretty nice.
I think so too. It's so, I've just been sort of saying and stuff, it's so refreshing from DayZ to come into a game and have like instant interaction almost all the time. That just sort of doesn't matter where you go, you're always bumping into people, and on these PvE servers it's such a safe way to have those interactions and stuff. It's really good.
Yeah, and you know, you can't do that so much on a PvP server. I mean, you can try, but it doesn't usually work out in your benefit.
Yeah, I got shot in the head. I tried running up to a guy and talking like we are now. He just shot me in the head and took all my stuff, so not so good.
Yeah, that's, you know, I usually don't play these type of games, and that's specifically what lured me to this game, is the PvE. And I really think that it's a great idea to have this type of game with PvE, where you can't, you know, you have to be friendly with people or do your own thing.
Yeah, you should play these games more, man. You're a very helpful guy, and you seem quite like relaxed about the whole apocalyptic situation. You seem quite sort of calm about it all, and yeah, you got a wealth of knowledge, definitely.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I just, you know, try to be friendly to people.
It's the way to be. Well, I'm going to go and have a little look around, because I haven't really, apart from like meeting you and you teaching me, I haven't really played much. So I'm going to sort of run around and see what I can do. And I mean, I'll come back to the bridge another time and see if you're here. If you're not, I will just ask. I'm sure people must know who you are, and yeah, I'll just try and find you again. If we maybe meet up again, I can tell you about my adventures.
That sounds cool, man. Well, if I do move, it'll be from here, that direction, to the road to Cranberry. I'm not going to move any farther than that, and I'll be on the road. I mean, I do actually go out now and then and explore and stuff, but
absolutely, yeah.
I'll set up my camp, basically.
Okay, well, it's been great, Shady. I just wanted to come and say thanks for the other day and sort of training us up how to play and stuff. It was really nice of you.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate it. Take care, and good luck out there.
Yeah, you too. Good luck, man. Take care. That doesn't really happen in games too often. And he just lives on that bridge. He's been there. He was telling us he played the game for like 2 or 3 weeks now, since launch, and I think it's about 2 weeks it's been out. And he's played it since launch, but for around 10 days, he's just been living on that bridge, just talking to passers-by. And it's amazing. He just, you know, he helps them, and if they need food, he's got those rabbit traps. So look, I've got that cooked rabbit meat now. And, or I did have, I think I ate it all. But yeah, what an amazing guy he is. And you just don't meet people like that too often. I mean, it might just be me. I might just be going, you know, getting blown away by something that isn't there. Maybe you get guys like Shady on every server. But in my experience in gaming, people sort of, they'll teach you enough to sort of move you on. But I mean, we sat with him for, you know, the good part of an hour or two, just kind of shooting the breeze and talking and, you know, eating and saying what ideas we think should come in. And, you know, it's just, this game's brilliant, and I really like it. I like it a lot, guys. We're gonna come back, don't worry. I know it wasn't much in this video, but I needed to show you Shady because he is a true gentleman, and he's playing it the right way in my opinion, and I can't wait for the day that I know as much as he does about the game, and maybe do something similar, you know, maybe help new people. I'm sure there's everyone out there knows more about the game than I do, but I knew he'd be there. He said he lives at that bridge, and he wasn't joking. I knew he would be there. All that's left to say is thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.